Hello everyone, my name is Christy and this is my channel Daisy Case Primitives. This is where I talk about my passions of decorating and cross stitch. Today's video is a floss tube video number 34 I believe, and today is July 29th. So I have a lot to share with you. Been away for a while. It gets really busy around here in the summertime. Although it's been raining quite a bit in the last week and a half, 2 weeks. So I've been able to kind of hunker down in the house again and stitch a lot. So I have quite a bit to share with you. Hopefully it will make some sense of order, but it's just gonna kind of fly by the seat of your pants kind of deal again. So I will share with you my FFOs first. Last floss tube video, I think I showed you that I was working on this one. This is Feeding the Bees by Not Forgotten Farm, and I got it all complete. Now mine is a little bit different. I messed up on her bodice and I stitched it incorrectly, so it's a little bit wonky. Her bodice is supposed to be striped, and I just chose to do the lighter yellows. And let's see, I changed my cat color to a darker color and ordered this frame. I think it was either from Hobby Lobby or Walmart online, and it works just perfect. It kind of matches the color of her skirt. So I really love this. And if you watched my last Feather Your Nest video, you got to see all my bee decor. Thank you to everyone that watched that and left such great comments. I'm so happy that those of you that are watching it are really enjoying it. It is something that I'm planning on continuing doing. Those, my channel is Daisy Case Primitive, but underneath I have Floss Tube and Feather Your Nest. So if those decor videos are not your cup of tea, don't choose to watch those. But thank you to those that are really enjoying it, and I'm happy. Makes me glad that you like it. So this is Feeding the Bees by Not Forgotten Farm, Lori Brecklin. I stitched this on 36 count Ween Beans by Needle Bling Designs, and I used the charted DMC. And I'm really happy with this one. All right, my next FFO is another Not Forgotten Farm design. This one is called Summerfield, and I think the last video I had this pulled out as a possibility, so you can see I did choose it. It was a really good contender. I love the little shepherdess with the sheep and the bee skips and bees and the sunflowers. So that fit in right well with my bee themed decor. And this one I stitched on 36 count Morning Coffee by XJU Designs, and I used the charted DMC. However though, let's see, I think the swirlies in the sheep's body, I used a darker kind of grayish color to make those stand out a little bit more. And I think everything else is as charted. So really cute, really pleased. Fit nicely in this 8x10 frame that I think came from Walmart online. I really like the distressed look. It's a plastic, it looks like it's wood, but I really like this one, enjoyed stitching it, and I'm happy with the end result. All right, so those were the FFOs. I have all these things in this basket that we're gonna go through. And so the next thing I completed, let's see. So here's Summerfield's pattern. And this is Feeding the bees pattern chart cover. All right, so in September, so through the month of August, I kind of leave out bees and sunflowers, and I kind of decorate with that theme. So I got everything decorated and stitched up that I'm going to for that theme or season. So now I'm ready to move on for what I will decorate with in September, which is scarecrows and crows, and then I will start to mingle in a little bit with pumpkins. And I don't have very many scarecrow cross-stitch designs, so I found this one. I've known about it for years. This is Scarecrow's Ride by Primitive Stitchin', I believe. Yes, Primitive Stitchin', Shelly On. She has an Etsy shop. This was a PDF. And I stitched this one, I finished it. Let's see, put this on this little board so you can see it better. I stitched this one on a 32 count, kind of a creamy off-white Zweigart linen that I had. And so I stitched it all up, and I used all the charted flosses, except I changed the color of the sheet. I wanted him to look a little more dirty, a little more grungy, and so that he may stand out more against the linen. So I stitched everything up first, and then, except the sheep, I didn't do him. And then I used the Antiquing Spray by Primitive Gatherings, I think it is. And I just laid the finished stitching piece down on a piece of paper towel. And I knew the first couple of squirts were going to be pretty splotchy. The first one, it comes out quite a bit blobby. So I was okay with that. I knew that would happen. So I went ahead and sprayed it up, and this is my end result. I really like it. So then I went back and finished stitching in the rest of the sheep, and that's the end result. I'm waiting on a little frame that I ordered on Etsy, and I can't think of the name of the shop now, but next time when you see this one finished, I will include that information where I purchased it. So that was a finish. All right, now let's go on to starts, new starts. With a few friends, couple of friends, and in honor of one friend's birthday, losing stuff, we started Patriotic Poppies by Brenda Gervais. I've been admiring this design for a long, long time, and that was just the little push to get me to start it. I'm stitching this on 36 count marbled pointer. Got a thread hanging out here and a needle. Get that out of the way. And we started this on 4th of July, and that is my start. I was really looking forward to starting this on this linen. This is 36 count marbled pointer XJU. Ouch. Never fails. I was really excited to get this linen and then to start something on it. It's really pretty, smells great. But it was a lot, I don't know, it seemed like it wasn't a lot looser weave than normal. Okay, I will get my stuff together here in a minute, and you can see this, and I will hold it up longer. So cute. So I did get that started. That was a new start. Get all this back in there or I'll get it all scrambled up and have a big old mess. Keep dropping one, I'll get that later. All right, so that was a new start. Then for Christmas in July, I worked on one of the Prairie Schooler Santas. I have all of these Santa's Revisited charts, and I'm working on, let's see, which guy is this? I'm working on this one right here. And I think he was 1988 Santa. I chose, I think this is XJU's, yes, 36 count XJU's Bunny Mom. Darker linen, and this is how much I got complete with all the hangy down dingly dangers. I really like how these are turning out. So cute. So that was my Christmas in July Santa stitching. So I have, like I said, I have all of those charts for all the Santas Revisited, and I will be working on those here and there. Sorry I'm in a hurry. I don't have a lot of time. I gotta get this in and get it done, hopefully uploaded and on its way to you all. So let's see, next thing I worked on was my black sampler. I'm working on Mary Jane Moody of Female Worth. This one has quite a few specialty stitches, has some long arm cross, stem stitch, eyelet stitches, and rice stitches. And I'm stitching this on 36 count Prairie Grass by Seraphim. Is that right? Yep, there's my board. I'm almost done. This one I usually will try to stitch on first thing in the morning as I'm having my coffee or my tea and kind of waking up and watching the news, see what the weather is going to do and what craziness is going on in the world today. But this is my progress. I'm almost complete. There is, this one's kind of stitched differently. The border is just here and here. It does stop there. There are the queen, let's see, is it queen? No. Yeah, queen stitches. Queen stitches that are supposed to go in here. I'm saving those for last. This is an eyelet alphabet, and then the band, this band right here is rice stitches. That's a lot of fun. I've enjoyed trying a few new stitches, so it's been good. A nice little one to work on and learn something new. I have a frame on the way, and hopefully I will have this, I'll have this done next time, and I can share it with you finished and show you where I have it hanging on my black sampler wall. I didn't tell you what floss I'm using. I'm using Weeks Dye Works Kohl on that linen. So since that one's close to being complete, I needed to decide what I was going to stitch next. And I don't have a photo, but I will try to remember and insert here a picture of the next one that I'm going to stitch. And it is from Jenny Hoffman's Country Rustic Primitives, Caroline W. Dickinson sampler. It is a PDF that I downloaded years ago, and I just haven't gotten to it, and I thought it's time. And it'll be more of a horizontal orientation, which I need that kind of look, that design on the wall to kind of make all the samplers on the wall look nice together. So that will be my next black sampler start. What else do we have? Okay, so I will also be working on the crows and scarecrows to add to my stash of decor, so I have some more things to stitch. And here's one. I don't even know when I started this, but it's almost finished. And I'm pretty sure this is a freebie. Sunflowers and Crows from Primitive Betty's Blogspot Primitive Betty's Blogspot. All I have to complete on this is the letter C. There's a little vase here, and the centers of the sunflowers, and that's it. Well, there's a key. There's a key over here. I don't know if I'll include that or not. But that's it. I stitched this on some Aida that I had from a long time ago. This was when I first started getting back into cross stitch. So I don't know what happened. To be that close and not finish it is just silly. So that one's going to get completed. So that will be one that I'm going to work on here in the next month for August. And let's see, I have another one. I don't have a cover photo of it, but I will try to remember to insert here. Crows in the Corn Pillow Tuck by Shelly On, Primitive Stitching. It's another cutie of a scarecrow with corn stalks and crows sitting on the tops of the corn stalks. I pulled this one out, Fancy Blacket Shoe by Pineberry Lane. Now, the reason why I'm kind of using this one is because it has the crows on it and the scarecrow lady. Look at her, isn't she cute? I love these Fancy Blacket designs. They're just so cute. I've not ever stitched one. I have several of the patterns already collected, but I've not done any. So that's going to be coming up soon on some stitching in August for my scarecrows. Then I was kind of looking around for some more crow designs, and these just kind of came up on Etsy. The shop did, and this is called, I think, Crows and Pumpkins, and this is from the shop called Zander Print, Z-A-N-D-E-R Print, P-R-I-N-T, on Etsy. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Look at those pumpkins. Now this is a larger one, of course. Let's see, it's 147 wide by 121. So it's a little bit bigger piece, but it's all charted with DMC. But I just thought it was really pretty. Is it one that I may start? I don't know. We'll see. But I just found it, happenstance, looking on Etsy as a suggested or recommended, and saw it and thought, oh, that's really pretty. So I purchased that. It was PDF. And another one from the same shop, Zander Print on Etsy. This is called Sampler Autumn. Very pretty. This one is kind of neat in that you could stitch it, you know, each one of these separately, or you could just stitch this separately, or these three together. Just lots of possibilities. So pretty. This one is 176 wide by 135, and it is charted with the DMCs also. So I'm not sure if I do, I don't know. I really like that whole thing together. That would be so pretty. But what really caught my eye again was the crow on the pumpkins. So I don't know whether I would stitch it all together or individually, but we will see. So those are some scarecrow possibilities that I will be pulling out starting next month. And hopefully we'll have some finishes to share with you. Something else that I've been working on and kind of experimenting a little bit with. If you've not watched Linen and Scraps Flosstube, those ladies are really great and fun to watch. And they've shared how they've created their floss books and thread beds. They shared a couple of tutorials on how to create those, and I think they're just really cute, something else to add. But I kind of ventured out and decided I wanted to make some too and try my hand at it. So I created this little floss book. These are all papers that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. And this little sunflower in the watering can is a printable, and I will try to remember to scroll the shop in that I purchased it from. And this little primitive tag is something that I bought in a collection of already created, made tags. So this is the inside. And inside I have some floss away bags for my floss. This is the paper that I chose for the inside, and I glued in a little felt tab that I can put my needles in. So cute, so fun. And that's the backing. I bought all kinds of papers, so I have several of these rings and several bags and the chipboard pieces. So I'm gonna have fun creating some of these. So that was a sunflower floss book. Then I decided I wanted to create a sunflower thread bed. So this again is just the same Hobby Lobby scrapbook papers and another one of the little sunflower printable that I can hopefully remember to scroll across here who it was that I purchased it from. And then this one I made a little bit larger so that I have a little more room to lay my excess threads on. And this one I used these little cool little binder clips. You can see it better over there against that. And inside I glued in a piece of felt, and you can see I have some of my extra flosses in there. And then this is the back. This is a piece of that heavy craft paper, cardstock, and I just kind of cut it to fit the size and kind of made it look like a bound piece. I used some distressing ink on it. I kind of roughed up the edges and used the ink on it, and I really like how it turned out. And they're just something else fun for our stitching, and they're very functional, so lots of fun. Then I decided I needed one for Thanksgiving or more fall stitching, so I created this one. These again are papers that I got from Hobby Lobby. This was a sheet, and I just cut the wording out and glued it on there. This was a little sticker and some buttons from my grandma's button collection. This one I kind of changed the orientation, but also it's basically the same thing. Turkey sticker and place for my needles, and some more floss bags, floss away bags. Same principle, same way of distressing with the inks, but lots of fun. Lots of fun. So that's something else I've been doing. For the beginning of every month this past year, I've been starting a new sampler every month. And the idea is next year, the same month that I started a sampler, and I'll pull that one out and I will stitch on it for the whole entire month, and I'll intersperse other stitching in with it, but just so I can get some things started. So in August, which is coming up quick, I chose to stitch Phoebe's Spillet 1869, and this is from the Northumberland Sampler Company, and that is a terrible, terrible photo. I was running out of ink from my printer, but you kind of get the gist of the design. So I will be starting this one August 1st, and I'm using the charted DMCs, and I am stitching it on 36 count prairie grass. No. 36 count Old Stationery by Seraphim. I love this color. So that will be what I start August 1st. Looking forward to that. For that new start. Let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, I got my Turkey Hollow Farm pattern, so I'm looking forward to getting that started soon. Coming up, I need to get it kitted up. I love that. I love the colors and the turkeys. I need more turkey decor. So that was a little bit of haul. We're not going to get into all the haul. Let's see. Okay, that looks like we're at the bottom of the basket. We made it to the bottom of the basket. Okay, that's all I have. Thanks for coming back and visiting with me. Thank you everyone for all the wonderful comments and stopping by and just being kind and positive and good to me. I appreciate everyone. Hope you're all well and staying cool. It's hot here in Missouri, gonna get hot again. But such is life, so enjoy. Y'all take care, and I'll see you next time.